let the fucking windows down. This motherfucker hit me with that radiation. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. I forgot I was on. I had to let the windows down because they had hit me in my head with this magnetic device and brought a lot of heat, which that's how they do it. Electromagnetic radiation. I had to let the damn windows down cold as it is just to cool off. I've already had hot flashes. I already know what to do, what not to eat to have hot flashes. I'm a natural. I believe in natural healing, and I believe the foods we eat causes a lot of illnesses in our bodies, and we have to just recognize what foods affects our bodies. And for some reason, my spirit allowed me to notice that. Now, see, I had to title this about the whirlwind that they got because they keep doing this witchcraft, calling it climate change against God's sun, moon, and stars, like I said. And I know who I am and what I'm capable of speaking on these heathens. So they're the ones that keep provoking me, aiming weapons, provoking me to use my power, spiritual power, per Revelation 11. So people can keep playing me, trying to play God as a joke. They can keep doing the fucking witchcraft out here, trying to be funny and aiming weapons at me every day. But bitch, that's why you lost your Super Bowl. It wasn't the Super Bowl, but you didn't get in the motherfucker to play, to be in the Super Bowl. And you hoes think y'all God around here calling y'all ass white. But God getting ready to show your ass different. And you know it. That's why you keep messing with a nigga. Because see, as long as I have the mysteries of Christ, no one can take that from me, not even your duplicate. Because she doesn't know it. So you can try to put motherfuckers in my place all you want to. It will never work. Because they don't have the knowledge I have, redneck, which is what you're trying to fucking figure out to steal. But the devil is a liar. I tell you what you want to hear. I tell you what I want to tell you. What the Spirit have me telling you. I don't tell your ass every fucking thing. Believe that. That's why y'all out here trying to hook shit to motherfuckers' belly and shit. Trying to get information or stop information. I don't know what your fucking purpose is for that. Again, I am in spiritual warfare, and I know the Father will allow me to cuss a fucking devil out coming against him and me and his prophecy. I don't go by the same God y'all follow from the theology people. I had this lady on earlier. She's supposed to meet with my son tomorrow, but the thing is, she doesn't even realize she's following a pagan system. Everybody wants to call God's tree a drug. It is not a drug. That was something that the enemy did, labeled, while his ass is selling it and profiting. All leaves on the trees are healing for the nation. So y'all better stop calling God's trees a fucking drug. Illegal. Fuck the oppressor and his fucking lies. Children of Israel, when are you gonna come out of Lodabar, bitch? When are you gonna come out of the devil's system? It's time to break the fucking curse. Niggas. Otherwise, stay in the curse, but I'm getting out of it. I'm already out of it. Thanks to the Lord. And since y'all want to keep following a pagan teaching from the oppressor, do it. No sweat on my back. It's your ass going to the pit, not me. And there's one day I will refrain from cussing these hoes out. But until they leave me the hell alone, because of God, they gonna get cussed the hell out, and then I'm gonna put a curse on this bitch like God cursed the fig tree Plano. And you can keep fucking with me, sending your goons, because you the main one. That's why you got hit again. Like I said on my post yesterday, I smell a whirlwind, bitch. Keep doing that witchcraft, because God done told you every time you have his skies looking like the way you got it looking, all that demonic shit over his stuff, you will get a whirlwind, bitch. You can claim it as tornadoes, hurricanes. You can act like you're doing it. But we know the devil is a liar, and the truth shall prevail. 32 years of harassing me and my son has not stopped me from getting God's word out. Aiming weapons at me 24 hours a day, harassing me in every place I live, is not going to stop me from fulfilling God's prophecy. Because whatever he spoke, whether you remove it out the Bibles or not, it will be fulfilled. And I'm so glad he anointed me and chose me and revealed to me outside of your pagan Freemason, skull and bones, Illuminati, government-ran church system. Black people think they know so much about God. No, you do not. Because he delivered you from drugs. You could have delivered your own ass and not do it. How about that? That is not the only thing that God delivers you from, America. That's all these pimping ass pulpit preachers preach, being delivered from alcohol and drugs. The devil is a liar. That's not the only fucking testimonies on this earth. And for you people to assume that and think you know God, and why would God allow my son to go through? I have no idea. That's God's doing. But our ways are not his ways. Our thoughts are not his thoughts. Like he says, no man knows his ways or his thoughts. That means you too, women. I can put the evidence right in your freaking face, plain old people, and you still fucking in denial. Either you're going to believe what is written, or you're going to get your ass left behind. One thing I don't do is play with the Father, and he knows it. Because first of all, this wasn't my will. So for all you people who think the only thing God deliver you from is drugs, alcohol, cussing, and all that, the devil is a liar. God is also a rewarder to them that diligently seek him. He didn't say perfectly, diligently, because he know we are not perfect. Bitch back there blinking now. all out here in the snow, coming against God. And y'all ignore it, plain old people. You know damn well it's too many jets in this area. And why are they circling around this area? Because I'm here. And you know exactly who I am. Or you wouldn't be targeting me for 32 years and losing the battle. You cannot win against God. Hoe-ass redneck. I'm not your house slave. I don't follow your pagan-ass churches because they're teaching you wrong. And I will show you in Jeremiah 7 where God says, trust not in lying words, or trust ye not in lying words, with people saying, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord, the temple of the Lord are we. I believe it's Jeremiah 7. One thing I'm not going to do either is argue with anyone when it comes to God. I will share with you scriptures. You read them, you can believe it or not. Free will. I'm not going to twist your arm. But I will not continue to allow a city who hates God, apparently, Plano, McKinney, I should say cities, Dallas, and hate who God chose from before the foundation of this earth. Because I was written in Old Testament before the New Testament. It's just my time for his second call. The return of his call. I'm not going to make people believe that, because it's my righteousness that is accounted unto righteousness. It's my belief, that is accounted unto righteousness unto God. Now, they got the whirlwind that I told them I smelt, and I posted it. I smell another whirlwind. God is adamant about his word. If he tell you to stop doing something, hey Lee, if he tell you I'm great, if God tells you to stop doing something, he means it, or you will suffer his wrath. Now, America and the world can keep thinking this is their earth, but this is not their earth, and God is not going to allow them to continue to do things upon his earth. Look at all the killing that is happening in one freaking week. That's Satan running the earth. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But when you're coming against God's prophecy, America and abroad, expect God's wrath from your disobedience. God is not a joke. And I'm sure not a joke. And that's why you lost the game. Like I said on Sunday, you cannot come against God, Texas, and think he's going to bless you with a win. 31 years you have not won a Super Bowl game, because 31 years you've been targeting me because of God. Spraying his skies, Wichitizing, calling it climate change. I tell you people, it's time to wake up. They've been knowing about me 31 years, 32 this year. Still out here disobeying God. God talks about the whirlwinds that he will put upon the people for the sin that they are committing upon his earth. Now, people can keep playing all they want to, but I feel for you. As his messenger, because I'm not going to not say who I am, because America cannot accept it, especially my hometown, Plano, who's been after me 32 years, including Bush. Now, I am sick of the harassments and the stalking and the weapons they're aiming at me, even in the car. Because, see, I chose not to pay for another place for them to torture me in behind God. But they not telling y'all that. They letting y'all, sending y'all, deciding your faith and sending you to the pit. And God said y'all choose to follow government over him. You're following the wrong G. Look at them. They're pathetic up in the, I cannot call anything pure on God's earth, and that's what white means. He told me to stop it. I have to obey God rather than men. That is written in Acts 5:29-30. Peter and the apostles said we ought to obey God rather than men. Everybody obeys man rather than God, and God is sick of it. Think about it. If God was into the y'all so-called Christmas y'all just did, why would God send a whirlwind before the pagan holiday? Because that's what I call it, because God say, for the customs of the people are vain, and then he give us an example about them cutting a tree out the forest, decking it with silver and gold. And for us not to follow that, because Acts 5:29-30 also says, God raised up Jesus, whom you slew and hung on a tree. They said nothing about nailed to a cross. See, Satan came to deceive the world, and he did. Now God's getting ready to reveal truth, his truth, not man's truth, not theology truth, but revelation truth. Me, on the other hand, I am not going to lie on God or the government who's deciding your fate, the government. In fact, they were the World Economic Forum. In fact, they just had a meeting, but their previous meeting, according to the Russian they had speaking, when they met in, 2019, their dream, the World Economic Forum dream, the leaders, was to depopulate 50% of the people by year 2023. Well, this is the year. But see, what they said was they've already accomplished that and got up and clapped their hands for killing people. You know, we have to really take a look at the leaders and what their real agenda is. Who gave them authority to decide whether you live or die? Really, America? You know, I'm not the one, because I've already served this damn country 4.5 years. And I would like to retire, which I am a retiree, which they won't even let me retire because I'm being hit with weapons every day. Hey, Jay, how are y'all doing tonight? I came on because they're constantly hitting me in the head. I don't know if you remember me telling you, Jay, that they were going to get a whirlwind. Well, Houston did get one today. See, because I know the Father, the I am that I am God, not that fake Baphomet god they've been portraying upon this earth. And if any of y'all watch that Met Gala, you need to think about it. Why would they call it Met? Because Met belongs to Baphomet. You was flashing. Oh, let me pull them. I forgot to hit the messages. Good, I was flashing them things with. Yeah. You know what? I'm getting ready to order me another laser because according to our Second Amendment rights, we have the right to defend ourselves by the same means of weapons that we're being hit with. See, I've been having to defend myself from these people for 32 years because of God. And for the people that don't know me, my will was stenography, court reporting, getting ready to graduate, Court Reporting Institute of Dallas. But God. And that's what I share with a lot of people and try to encourage a lot of the TIs and people that are lost in Christ. What God is doing, because I am his messenger. Whether people want to accept it or not. It is written, I am God's messenger. Otherwise, why are they hitting me with weapons? Think about it. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist. I'm not a protester. All life matters to me and God. So why are they attacking me, really? Because I have a son, and my son had been real patient with me, and he was a teenager at the time. And I wanted to put him first to make sure he graduated. But then again, God really removed me because he had another will for my life, another purpose for my life. So I say God removed me. He didn't want me working in that corrupt system, judicial system, working for the enemy, the oppressor, the ones that are coming against God right now. So he changed my life, gave me a new name and everything. That's why I stand by my new name, Daughter of Zion. Because as long as he gave me the scriptures to support it, I don't worry about what people think. If they don't read the scriptures I give, then that's on them. But there is a second coming. Isaiah 11:11. So, and I just know God is not going to continue to sin. Because they're like Sodom and Gomorrah out here on his earth. He says it. You ain't got your headphones in? You got that up awful loud. You got your headphones in? You got that up awful loud, I hear it. Is it in all the way? Maybe it's not stuck in at the plug. But, sorry about that, y'all. I hear my son's music, and I can't have any music in the background when I'm on live. I'll get, I'm not responsible for that music in the background, y'all. But anyway, I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to express to you guys that the devil is still at it, and they got the whirlwind that I told them they're going to get, because God is, whenever God says something, he means it, and he will bring it to pass. The reason why you guys didn't win your little football game, Dallas, is because you're praying to the wrong God. Plus, you're coming against God. Now, when you decide to stop coming against God and his people, Texas, because I just found out there's a lot of TIs here that are being hit with direct energy weapons. all orchestrated by the CIA, which I call them criminals in action. And my spirit gave me those words, full of bullshit incorporated. Because my spirit, and God knows, they're full of it. Been out here killing people left and right, including children. Where are all the missing children, government? Don't play with me, bitch. Because I know what I'm capable of, shutting your ass down, America. Keep playing with me, and I'll keep showing you my power. Spiritual power, not your witchcraft. I have no idea anything about witchcraft. And if anyone has said that I'm a witch, that's not what God calls me. He calls me a living epistle, since he wrote in the spirit and not with ink in my left hand. Do the math. Read the word and see who's going to mark y'all's right hand. That's why God separated me and marked in my left hand. Do not play with me, America, because you can't duplicate that either. Now, can you? Be blessed, and y'all better pray for your government, because they are very disobedient to God. You better pray to the right God, the right image of Christ. DOZ out.